What's up, ACA? Carolina man. My few subscribers that I have out there, just want to give you guys an update as to the project and how we're following along with it. I been going through a little bit of a motivational battle with this thing, and ACA really hit it on the head in his last video that he posted. I was on the verge of actually just throwing everything back into it and just sending it out of here. It's hard when you got these things, you got life going on too, guys, and I can kind of relate to what you guys got going on, a lot of you guys, and what ACA said, and you have to sit down and ask yourself why. You know, not everybody can do this, not everybody's gonna do this. What is your historical significance in restoring this car? What added value are you going to give back to history in restoring this car? You know, everybody's got a different answer to that. But, you know, what do you aspire? What do you want to try to accomplish, you know, with the restoration of this vehicle? So I had to ask myself those questions, answer those questions myself, guys. And it's been a little bit of a battle. But again, I'm trying to press forward, man. If I don't do but like one bolt a day, you know, 2 bolts a day, you know, I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm kind of tight as far as my space restraint goes. You know, there's my load bearing poles there, so I got to work on this side with a little minimal space. And then what I'm about to get ready to do this week is just take it and move it over. I'm supposed to have been done it, but I haven't had a chance because I haven't been working on the car like I was supposed to be. But yeah, guys, when you start running low on money and you can't see the time, you can't see the value, you know, it gets a little frustrating. You know, it almost gets to the point that you say F you, you know, and just go and buy one. But how much joy would I get out of having this thing completely restored? And I mean, to a point where it's just, you know, it's on the car show circuit, it's getting numerous rewards, you know. And then you look back at yourself and say, damn, what if I wouldn't have did this? You know, that's one of my goals in life. One of my personal life goals is I want to own a specific certain amount of muscle cars and classic cars. I've got this 69, I've got my 67 that I always want, my fastback, my 75 vert. I want to try to restore a 69 Chevelle, as well as my dream car, which is a 69 Camaro. But that's the last one I want to try to get into. But again, through restoring this one vehicle, I'll learn the tricks and the trades and the ins and the outs. So when I get that Chevelle, when I get that Camaro, I'll know what to do, what to look for, what not to do. You know, the tricks of removing this, the tricks for removing that. You know, because they're all the same. They're all off the Chevrolet line. They're pretty much built the same. They're pretty much bolted the same. It's different names and somewhat designs. But I'm going to stop rambling, guys. I know you don't want to hear that, but you want to see what's going on. So here we are. I took some advice from a good friend of mine, Pete, out at Southwest Rod and Customs. You guys check out his YouTube channel. He has DIY Auto School. He has Pete's Car Smart. He has Custorama. He's got a multitude of channels out there. If you can just Google Southwest Rod and Custom out in Louisville, Texas, or just DIY Auto School, the man knows his stuff. Believe me, just go out there and follow him. But he told me to get some of these bins and mark them passenger side, and I got the other one over there that says driver side, so that way I can know what's coming off of what side. Then what I do is I use these bags and I label my parts and I just store them. You know, that's trunk lid bolts, and this right here is I got to replace the driver side emblem badge because it cracked on me when I was taking one side off. I put too much pressure and it popped, but they're like $6 a pop, so I just get, you know, I just label it and just store it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this is what I got, guys. I've been under the car. If you can look back here, I've been under the car. This is my creeper, and I only got two boxes. So what I ended up having to do is put some of the tools I need in my bucket here. And let's pull the tools I need on the bucket side. I have to go back and forth to my toolbox or to the tools that I'm using on the front end of the motor here. So I got my bucket back here, and I've been taking out the bushing bolts out of the frame and getting that all ready to for, you know, on this side again. I'm working with minimal space, so I got to get as much as I can get off the car on this side, so that way when I move the car over and it's leaning against these poles, then I can work on that side. So I'm tight for space, but I'm gonna try to make it work, guys. Again, I got the seats out. I got the interior out, pretty much complete. I still been having trouble with this dashboard, guys. This instrument bezel. So I'm just gonna leave it in. I just ain't got time to be cracking or breaking nothing. I'm just gonna leave it in and just cover it with some plastic when they do the interior, paint and whatnot. It'll just be covered, and I just try to restore it in the car. I just can't get it out. But yeah, I got parts everywhere. I got stuff under the front part of the garage over here. I got the wheel wells. I got fenders. I got the bumper, and I got the seats in here. And then inside of my storage room in there, I've got the hood, and I got the deck lid, and I've got another fender well, and I got valances, and I got the front end. So there's just a lot going on, and it frustrates me because I don't have the space that I desire. I would like to have like a full garage like this, but without this impedance, though. That way I can take and I can swing this car around. I can put on the dollies. I bought dollies for it, but that's only just to move it from one side to the other because I don't have space. But I'm gonna have to just do what I got to do. Work with what I got, right? Stop making excuses. But yeah, that's where I am, guys. I'm trying to stay with it. I'm trying to stay with it, man. My guy up in Atworth, Georgia, and I guess shout out to him. He has a Facebook page. He doesn't pretty much do YouTube, I don't think, but Mike Ramsey Performance is gonna bill me at $496 for this loan block turnkey. So I was thinking about restoring this $350. I still might pull it out and crate it, but I just want something with a little bit more power to move this car in this day and age. Make it more, more modern. But other than that, guys, that's where I am on this project. I've got to do the frame on this 75 because this does have some rust issues that's creeping up. But I'm going to take that to the shop and let the shop do that because that's a big car. That's a lot of space I'm going to need. It's way longer than this 69. And on the 67 up there in the front, I got a couple of rust spots that you probably guys have seen in other videos that I got listed on my page here. Got some rough rust spots that's got to be taken care of before they start getting any worse. So I got a couple projects lined up. And, sometimes I just want to take this thing and just sell it and just use that money for the other stuff. But why do that? And then some car show 10 years from now, I walk up in my car sitting there, But again, guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for, your words of motivation, your words of wisdom, posting your stories, your pictures, helping a brother out because it does get rough sometimes. Especially when you got the haters out there. You got a lot of haters out there. I mean, mailman roll up. What is that? That's just a junk car. Why you ain't buy one new? Trash man roll up. Man, that's a piece of junk. Why you just ain't buy one new? I mean, not new, but why buy one already restored? Why you ain't just buy one, man? For what you gonna put in it, blah, 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 blah. You get the yard guy, the lawn guy, he roll up, say the same thing. So they putting that stuff in your head. Don't listen to it, man. I know a lot of guys, like ACA said in his last video, you get a little bit demoting and demoralizing sometimes, when you see other guys and they products and they progressing and, they at the car shows and whoop, 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 you still trying to freaking get the tires off of yours and they already riding around but that day'll come. It'll come. You just got to stay motivated. You got to keep your head down and just press forward. So again, this is my 69 Impala, and I'm trying to stay motivated on the guys and just, give me your wisdom and your knowledge and, your support. And I would greatly appreciate it. More parts, guys. More parts. Parts. I got parts everywhere. Parts everywhere. Oh, yeah. My man, ACA. Look, I see you got a lot of project vehicles, 69s. I might need a favor on some parts. Man. I might need a favor on some parts. I'm gonna take the bumper to the restore. We got a rechromer here, but my bumper has a lot of damage to it, so they're gonna have to straighten it and then chrome it. I'd rather have one that's straight and just chrome it and would not have to pay the labor for the straightening. So I know you got a couple of them up there. Let me know if you can spare a couple of them. You know, they're in better enough shape to ship them down to me via Greyhound or whatnot. Those front forks, those fork supports that you were talking about earlier today, you know, between the American and the Canadian style or whatnot, mine were demolished. My lower valance on this front of this car was demolished. So I got to find a lot of that stuff, man. So if you got parts up there on that project car that you're gonna scrap or you want to try to sell, you know, just get at me, because I really want to try to get into getting those from you. And any other 69, you know, custom Impala guys out there, if you got any, you know, parts you want to try to sell or, you know, help me with, I greatly appreciate it, man. But enough of me boring y'all. I'll check y'all out next time. Hopefully I had this thing moved over to the other side and do what I got to do over there. Talk to y'all later. God bless and stay motivated.